etched in our memory banks of this sport. Crazy comebacks, record-breaking performances. But it's not often we get a rivalry game that features a piece of agriculture as the prize at the end of a four-quarter battle, but that's exactly what we have in store here. Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm restating. The Cardinals will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies offense will be first on the attack. It was not in the cards for Ball State last season. Everything went right for the Huskies.
I see what you did there, Reese. You're right. It was all Northern Illinois. Running, throwing, defense, special team. They absolutely dominated Ball State.
Embarrassed them, and I think that's something that sticks with you for a whole season, an off season, lifting every part of it. When you get embarrassed by a rival like that, you better come out with some anger and respond.
They'll run play action. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Ball State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
Here he comes with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Bobo. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about Northern Illinois. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Got a man in the middle. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. They'll give it to the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Jocelyn. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give on the option. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Northern Illinois right back to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Ball State Cardinals offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Hamilton. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Picked off. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 10. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Working the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
A little history here about the trophy. The bronze stalk was designed by a famous local DeKalb, Illinois sculptor and artist, Rene Bemis. And David, is a man of your refined taste, I'm sure, acutely aware of the fact that it depicts 2 maize corn stalks, which you might see in this region of the country.
Yeah, corn. I mean, you just a fancy way of saying there's a lot of corn near both of these schools, so they made a bronze corn stalk, Jesse, and that's what they get to play for today.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. Complete disaster there. He loses 10. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Northern Illinois right back to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Bobo. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off play action on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hamilton. It's complete to the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Bring in the heat. Fires on the run. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. They'll try the run. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Trying play action. And they're not on the same page there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it. Hits the crease. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Looking downfield, it's Hamilton. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Reynolds. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. First meeting between these two ended as a tie in 1941. They've had some breaks, but since 1997, they've met annually.
Well, that was a 6-6 tie all the way back in 1941. I hope we're going to be getting some more points in this one, but as that score indicated, David, every time these two teams meet up, it's generally pretty close.
It is close. I mean, we've seen all kinds of fun things over the years, but the games are close, the rivalry is big, and that bronze corn stalk is on the line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Takes the easy completion.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Caught near the sticks. It's Reynolds. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. The Huskies want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rides the back on the option to give. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll send the back in motion. A little release to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll try the left side. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. To throw, it's Hamilton. The quick out. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Bobo. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Northern Illinois right back to the line. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now on third down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Kick is in the air. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finds some fresh air. Turning it on. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. That's caught. It's Jocelyn. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They just keep firing. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Quick strike through the air for the score. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Catch on third down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Cardinals will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Northern Illinois right back to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Here's the pressure. And to get rid of it quickly. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback gets past the marker. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Pulls it in. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The lone back's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Hamilton. Buys a little time. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete to the left. Tight coverage there did not stop him from making the grab. It's 1st and goal from the 8. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ball State.
But the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but, man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is in the air. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. To the air, it's Hamilton. Just a short pass to the tight end. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting points on the board before the break. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the bronze stalk on the line, how can you blame them?
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense
Breaks into the open. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
What a real good job by the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass, make the QB take off, and then get a stick on him, play physical, got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Never a doubt. That'll push this lead out to a touchdown at 27-20. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wake Forest. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Quick release on the RPO. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. It'll be third and long. To the air, it's Hamilton. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's the handoff.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Has to get there to move the sticks. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Cardinals had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless and and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals! Extra point here will tie the game. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Now he's going to break the pocket.
There are quarterbacks that drop back and stay in the pocket, and you play action, you keep him in the pocket the whole time. Not this guy. I'm going to use his athletic ability. He does a great job bootlegging to the right. Now I got him on the run. Do I stop him with his feet? Do I stop him throwing the ball down the field? Puts the defense in a really tough position.
Going to swing it on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Back to pass, it's Hamilton. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback. He's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
And that's the hard thing about defending this play. You got so much speed coming across the formation. They can get to the edges quickly, and you limit the damage. It's not a huge play, but they pick up a little chunk, and you put those together, and they can get you first downs.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted for the 11th time.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stuck in the backfield. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. They're working that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He lofts one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
And the Cardinals will punt it away on fourth down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Takes it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Northern Illinois looking to convert on fourth down. They'll run for it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Creates a little space. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Got his man in the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Hamilton. Got the quick pass. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Cardinals are in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. They boot it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. He'll do it himself. There he goes. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
And the Huskies in a good spot here with second and short.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, it's man. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. East Carolina is just getting blown off the field right now, and like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 21 to Wake Forest.
A strike downfield.
Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Looking downfield, it's Hamilton. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, the defense just needs to do a better job on that critical situation. That was a golden opportunity to get off the field, but quarterback and receiver, they were just better on that one. Nice throw. Nice job by the receiver getting his feet in balance.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Finds a tight end. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Huskies! Excellent pass by the back on the option. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Tempo and overdrive.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
He'll throw on third down. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for...
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And the Cardinals in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
It's a draw.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day.
And this is a no-brainer. It's fourth down. We're down multiple possessions. We got to make this happen. We got to get the first down. We can't be worried about the clock. Then we got to go fast, work the sidelines to the best of our advantage to save as much clock so we can get multiple scores.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're facing a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They kick it away on fourth down. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Looking for a man. It's Hamilton. Throws to the tight end. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
So now it's second and long. Going to look downfield again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Going to the ground. Got a little space. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. The Bronze Star, a unique trophy, and Northern Illinois earned a celebration in this one. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.